My mental health has been affected by the financial stress I am under. At the beginning of the school year, I began driving for Uber on the weekends and sometimes on the weeknights to make ends meet.
Here in the ISD, teachers feel undervalued, underappreciated, underpaid, and overworked.
Teachers and support staff have soldiered and sacrificed through a pandemic, and we are still here. We have weathered years of financial storms, and we are still here. Despite the alarming rise of teacher vacancies, many of us are still here.
And that was part of our investigation, The Exit, Teachers Leave, Students Suffer. KXAN investigative reporter Kelly Wiley is in the studio today. So this report, the series has aired all week. What was your biggest takeaway? I had a lot of takeaways, but what was your biggest takeaway?
Well, I really focused in on the exit forms, and there were a lot of trends like low pay, feeling overworked, but there were a lot of things that we weren't even really able to touch on the way I wanted to, such as mental health obstacles that teachers were facing due to all the stress, talking about different legislative mandates that have an effect on how they teach that they brought up in these exit forms. There's really so much there. These reasons that teachers are leaping do have some similarities, but they're nuanced for each person and deeply personal to their families and to them as individuals. But one thing that we put on our website, but we weren't able to put into our the series that you were seeing on television, was this teacher who stayed at McCallum High School. And when we spoke to her, she said she was really on the brink of retiring, but she describes it as an epiphany moment that she had when she decided to stay at the school. She was the Teacher of the Year at McCallum in 2022. And here's just an excerpt of our conversation.
I do think, I hope, things are changing. I think we rely on the fact that teachers love teaching. And so when they concentrate on where they are, like I told you, in with the kids, then they're like, okay, well, it'll get better, you know, they'll throw some recognition my way. We aren't going to get a lot of people who should be teaching because of the money issue. And I don't blame them. They have to make their lives and do what's right for them. But they might be incredible teachers, but they're missing out, and the kids are missing out. Society's missing out.
All right, so she's a teacher who stayed. You talked to many teachers who left for a variety of reasons. What is the next step, though? There has to be some solution. Is there anything next that can help these teachers?
There's a lot in the pipeline, but I think what comes to the top of the list is the teacher vacancy task force that has superintendents, it has human resources folks on it throughout the state who work at school districts, and it has 24 teachers on it. They're meeting again this month. We will be at that meeting, and we've already started conversations with some of the folks who are on that task force about solutions that are being looked at. So there's a lot coming up next. The legislature will be meeting back together in January. That's one of the key issues I've heard them say they're going to be looked at. So we're going to continue following this and keeping up with what solutions they're offering to keep teachers and to recruit more teachers.
Okay, great reporting. And of course, if you missed any of the series, you can find that on KXAN.com. Just look for the exit link under the investigations tab on our website.